Yeah, what's up, you guys? It's RWBY Universe. This is gonna be something that I'm just gonna do, and not gonna have much of an introduction. Just know this is gonna be episode 5. I'll explain the whole situation after everything's done. Let's get this started. Go. 3, 2, 1. Now. I don't even have the video up. I'm trying to go so fast. All right. Go. While the intro is going out, let's just say this. Episode 5, something happened in episode 5. I did a story about this. Don't know if it's still up. I have no clue how YouTube does its stories, which is why I haven't done it anymore. But just know this. I did a reaction to episode 5 already. I already know everything's going to happen in episode 5. However, the only thing that happened was something happened to where it's so that the reaction and my thing just cut out. And it kept stopping over and over and over, and it was very annoying, and I hated it. Since that happened, I didn't want to upload it because I hate it when stuff like that happens, and then finals came in, and I had to do my animation that's currently up right now with Weiss vs. Stanford, and after everything got done, I got back into this, and now I'm just going to watch episode 5, 6, 7, and 8 all in one go and do my best to upload them as soon as possible. Why? Because I love you guys, and I love this series, and I hate the fact that I had to take apparently a 3 to 4 week break before I'm able to get back into it. So, with all that being stated, we're going to start with episode 5 again. I'm going to rewatch it. I'm going to give my opinions of what I said throughout the reaction and just try to make this as genuine as possible and try to remember what I said during the actual parts that came out. Now, while the intro is still going, there was a little bit of a controversial, not controversial, more like just a slight disagreement and understanding on what I meant, what went on with Salem and her screaming. I just thought it was weird that she screamed. That's it. As for Ozpin's resurrection deal, okay, just gotta make sense. She screamed. It's a little too much for me. That's it. I don't see that bit of a problem with it. As for everything else behind that, thanks for the information when it comes to Ozpin and the things that I wasn't able to really remember throughout the other times it was explained about the other volumes. So let's get started. Ow!
I have my information.
Of course I do, darling.
Which sucks, because I was so happy about certain things that happened this episode.
Although, I can't promise you'll be pleased. Word is they were seen boarding the August Limited a few weeks back. Well, that isn't exactly far from here. Argus is rarely a destination for folks. Chances are they'll be going straight to
Atlas.
Cool.
You know, you turned out to be quite the interesting customer. Cinder. It's not often a single client brings me double the business.
And who beeth the person that cometh to find you? It beeth the person that I'm happy is back! My girl Neo's alive! At least I already knew she was alive, I'm just happy she's back.
Neo?
I don't know why there were people out there actually thinking that she died.
Away the good glasses.
She married Poppins her way down. I mean, come on, look at her. She's full of anger and anguish. She wants revenge. Man, I like the song that goes with this. It's just amazing. It really encompasses why Neo's here and what she does. Now this is a really good fight sequence, filled with great camera work, and it also has the Monty Ultim like style.
I love dinner and a show, but it's time to take it outside.
Really showcases both their abilities, and also it just shows both their abilities to their optimal potential, both with Neo using her semblance and the greatness that is looking threatening with an umbrella.
So have I.
That's so sad, man. It's so sad. She has the hat and everything. Like, I missed her twig as much as the Rex guy.
Place to blame, girl. I didn't kill your boss. If you want revenge, take it up with Little Red.
Aren't I doing that? You used to wear red last time I checked.
We're not the only one with a grudge against RWBY.
Trust me, we know.
Listen.
You've been up against better. Just take a look at your face.
That girl dead. So quit wasting your time fighting me. And let's discuss how we kill her together.
Building bridges. Good on you, Cinder.
Okay then. Let's talk.
That's gonna be a problem.
Right.
I need to talk to Neo's voice actor. She really knows how to chew a scene.
I don't get it. The empty towns I passed through were all damaged or unfinished. But this place looks fine.
But not fine at the same time. It's so weird.
Maybe everyone left in a hurry before things took a turn?
One can only hope.
Stay on guard.
Now, levels of difficulty. Crow, Ruby, Blake, Yang, Wise, and Stickadude. Look, I know he's a beast. I just like making that joke. As a stick.
Close the door already! It's cold enough in here as it is.
And you also have Old Woman, but she should have been first. She's the most threatening out of you all.
I saw a chimney from the outside. Maybe we could get a fire going? Please, I'll look for some blankets.
Yang, go with her.
Again, since I watched this, I already know everything's gonna happen, but man, there are some things to talk about for this episode in particular. Burnswood Farms.
What do you think?
Something doesn't feel right.
Really?
Let's look for some...
Weiss!
Good job showing us a picture, and good job showing us a picture so we can see the man with the hat and the beard, and so you know these are actually the people who actually ran the farm, at least what you could make an analogy on, and so you can also just already guess what happened to the rest of the people in that image. So, good direction, is that what you call it? It's just a good setup, and a proper execution. Good job.
It's the same in every house.
What?
Bodies. Every bed in every home. It's like the whole estate just went to sleep and never woke up.
Then we're not staying here, right?
Got nothing
No
else to
choice.
go. It's kind
Storm
of
outside's only getting worse.
It's like the beginning of Red Dead Redemption 2. It's like we gotta make do with what we got. It sucks, but we got to.
Well, might as well get comfortable.
Yeah, fat chance.
Okay then, let's do something. If this place wasn't abandoned, it might still have supplies we could use.
Hey, yeah. Maybe even a car.
Yeah.
I'll do another sweep of the grounds. No one else goes anywhere alone.
Buddy system. And remember, find anyone that happens to wake up randomly. Double tap.
Fine.
It works.
Whatever gets me out of this house.
Yeah, you two have the most bridge to rekindle as much as everyone else, so makes sense. Hello.
Food always makes me feel better. Just saying.
Right.
Lighting is still on point.
I'll tell you what. You keep that fire fed,
1.
and I'll find us a story to read before bed.
My favorite book. The end. It's like my favorite movie, 9.
Something tells me that's not street legal.
We'll make it street legal.
What do you think happened here?
There's that well in the square. Maybe water contamination?
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah. I mean, no. But, I don't know.
Express
I'm
yourself.
just tired.
Yeah.
Oh, the silence is deafening. Ugh.
Hey, I found something.
Okay, Josh talked to me about this, and I want to know if he's in the right or wrong about this. Tell me. Oh, hello. Okay, I forgot about you. I completely forgot that happens. But the fact that this had a little wagon thing, is it weird that it's in the back? He said it's weird that it's in the back. That's it. That's all. He says it's weird for the wagon to be at the back. Is he right or is he wrong? That's it.
Do you think Adam's still out there?
I don't know. If you went back to the White Fang, there would have been serious consequences. But he never really liked people telling him what to do. Adam's strong, but his real power comes from control. He used to get in my head, make me feel small. But now I see he just wanted to pull me down to his size.
And he's pretty small.
Hey, I'm not leaving. And if we ever see him again, I promise I'll be there. I'll protect you.
Yeah, and then that's where it's like you were on a line. You were on a line, and then as soon as you said that, you crossed it.
Forget it. Let's just head back.
But what about...
We're fine. We can hook that flatbed up to Bumblebee in the morning. Should carry everyone.
The flatbed, yeah. Again, just tell me yes or no for Josh, because, you know, he doesn't like asking this type of stuff, so I'm doing it for him. Is it weird? That's it.
There.
Let there be light.
On second thought, maybe we should keep this room closed.
Huh?
I'm just... not sure how well my uncle's taking all of this.
Yeah, and having more wine and booze to drink, probably not the best option for him.
We'll never get to Atlas on an empty stomach. Ruby? Are we really still going to Atlas? Why wouldn't we be? I mean, you heard what Jen said. If there's no way to kill Salem, then what's the point in all of this?
See, this works in two different ways.
You can't be serious.
It's either she's saying that because she's scared about the whole going back home thing, or she's scared because, you know, they're trying to find an enemy that can't die.
Tired and I
Both which have good points.
really hate this place.
Both which have good points. I'm going with the fact she just doesn't want to go back home. Doesn't want to face daddy. It makes sense. Because she still has hero mentality, right?
Alcohol.
Can't give up hope that easily.
Problem starting a fire.
Can you?
What's that?
It's a wine ultimate seller. It has the best wine.
A wine
and demons.
cellar? Great. What? What is it?
Far and few between that we get the adorableness that is Ruby.
Trust me, you put enough salt on anything and it will taste just fine.
She's not wrong.
Well,
Same thing with ketchup, and I swear to God, fight me.
but I still seriously hate this place.
Yeah, it's hard to like it. And then you got the little cliffhanger. Hey, something's down there. Alright, now, after this episode, I don't know anything else. I don't know episode 6 through whatever episodes I'm going to get into. Alright, and since I'm going to be doing this the traditional way, and that means putting it into Sony Vegas and then putting into the reaction, won't have the stopping issue. The only thing that probably will stop is my face, but as long as the audio is good, I don't really care about that. As long as the video you're watching and my voice is pretty okay, everything's going to be fine. Now, to talk about this particular episode would be that I like how it's really bringing out the characters in this one. Really bringing out the characters and how certain people are being affected. I was happy from my initial reaction that I had, and I was talking about this a little bit, is when I first talked about the intro sequence and how people were having comments and questions about why is Yang looking into the window, and they were expecting it to be Blake to look in the window and see Adam. And I was like, Adam kind of did cut off her arm, so I would think that Yang would have a little bit of a grudge against that person, and, you know, that sort of thing. And then I have some people saying that it is this and that and that and this, and some people agreeing, some people disagreeing, some people doing that and that and this and that and that. Happy this episode pretty much showcased it. Yes, she's still a little butthurt about that, so happy about that. With the conversation that Yang and Blake had, they can relate a lot more with each other, but also they walk a fine line with each other as well. You can clearly see that. Blake tried to appeal to the fact that, yeah, Adam sucks. I know Adam sucks as well, and now we both have a connection of Adam sucks together. But the whole she'll be there to protect her. Like, okay, there's so many things I can talk about that, but I'm not going to get into it until I get full confirmation on it. You feel free to have your own explanations on it as well, but me having an explanation on as to why she goes straight to a hostile mentality when she said that can stem through three main aspects, and I'm not going to waste the entire end segment of this video talking about it. Just know there's plenty of reasons why she would go into that, but all of which are just more complicated than I'm making it out to be, probably. As for Ruby and Weiss, these two, regardless of what everyone can say, have the best connection with each other, almost rivaling a connection between Ruby and Yang. If I had to say anything, in forms of connections on the spectrum, I believe. I'm not saying that they're not friends like anything like that. I'm not saying anything like that. It's kind of like choosing your favorite character in your favorite show. When there are so many characters and they're all really great, it's more of like that standpoint. Ruby and Blake, on the spectrum of relationship building, is at the bottom. I could be wrong about that. It could be some other combination. But when it comes to connection between Ruby and Weiss, they are really close. From volume 1 all the way up to now, they share a connection. I'm happy they're showcasing that. And another thing, I got the new RWBY app that came out not too long ago. They're currently having the Christmas event right now, and the entire tutorial sequence is with Ruby and Yang. And I completely forgot how fun it was for them just being cute, adorable, and their characters when they're in a slice of life, little calm environment. And you got a little tidbit of that in this episode, and you had a little bit snippets of it as well in the beginning of this volume before they got on the train, and you know, ish hit the fan, and now you're barely getting those moments because, you know, we're on a serious fun time. The only other person who's bringing in the actual lighthearted mentality into these scenes is the old lady, and I appreciate that. It really showcases that they're trying to put into the serious bit, showing the serious bits, but knowing when to slide in a little bit of comedy to let you guys know that things can be all right, things can be fine. Seriousness is here, but sometimes you just want to have, you know, some level of happy, okay? Which is what I try to do most of the time within my story, and I always try to interject some level of dry humor or something like that, because having serious the no fun time all the time kind of brings the viewer or reader down a little bit. Not in the sense that they're gonna drop your series, more in the sense just like, man, I wish happiness somewhere could happen. And I'm happy that they're doing that. It's really working out. Just simply having Ruby happygasm from seeing food and just doing this is just fine for me. I need that in my life. So happy about that. The series is going out pretty much now. I find this to be pretty much the greatest volume so far in forms of pacing, along with world building, with lore, and also character interaction. Now, see what happens next. We'll find that out. So sorry about this taking so long yet again, and I'm happy that I'm able to get these out now. I'm gonna get started in the next episode right now. So this is RWBY Universe. See you next time. Bye.